Good morning, welcome back to another week. It is Tuesday, yesterday, rest day. Oh man, it's so good to be back. I actually just got back from a run. I did not take my camera with me. Ran with a local guy for the first time and really just didn't want to be that influencer with my camera and make him feel weird. So we went out, had an awesome run, chatted 40 minutes, got in 4 miles to start the week. This week is gonna be all about pullback. So as we go through the week, I'll discuss how I pull back, how I build mileage, kind of give it like a little educational piece, at least show you what I'm doing. So this week we are going to be pulling back 30%. It might depend on like where you're at as far as your training, but usually somewhere between 20 to 30% is what I like to pull back. So I've been running 53 miles every week for the last 3 weeks. I don't build every week. I find a block and I try and adapt to that block for 3 weeks. It just seems to be the thing that works for me the best. So it was 53, 53, 53. This week I will pull back on intensity a little bit, but I kind of tend to be a low intensity guy as it is. But I'll pull back 30% of my volume for mileage. Then after that pullback, I'll jump 20% from last week. So we'll go from 53 almost up to 63. All right, and that's pretty much how I will do things during the build phase. And we'll talk more about like how I choose my starting point and my ending point later on in the week. But today, that's it. 4 miles today, nice and easy. It's in the books. And now I get to enjoy the rest of the day with the fam. Hope you guys are too. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday, second day of this pullback week, which is going awesome. I feel like $1,000,000. Gonna go out for 7 miles right now. It's awesome. Humidity's down. Again, for some whatever reason, New York weather, summer's been fucking weird this year. But it's, oh gosh, it's sunny. Yeah, 7 miles, a little breezy today. Should be a really, really nice run. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. So I'm 3.5 miles in, about to turn around. I just recorded a long video on pullbacks and how I'm building mileage. I was gonna include in this vlog, but I thought I'd be able to talk about it in a minute or so, and it turned out to be 10 minutes. So I'll put the video I just recorded as a pinned comment in the comments down below if you want a more in-depth look at how I'm building mileage and how I'm doing a pullback. I go through all of the reasons I came up with this, how I build my blocks, how I deload, things like that. Definitely check the link in the comments if you want like an in-depth from like not running at all, 0 miles, all the way up to building to 60-mile weeks. Wednesday is in the books. Just got 7 miles in, nice, easy. Zone 2, time for ice bath, more recovery, more eating. It's been an awesome week so far. Really, really like deload weeks, a lot. Hope you're having an amazing week yourself. Get out there, attack your goals, just knock the shit out of today. Good morning, Thursday, drizzling. Nice little drizzle. Going to continue this deload week. It's going awesome. Actually taking the new shoes out for a ride. They're not like they're new, but I've ran in this shoe before. I love them. Asics Novablast, kind of like my favorite everyday trainer. I did go up a half a size. Maybe I'll talk more about that later or when I review the shoe on YouTube here, but up a half a size. So that will be a new feeling. They feel kind of good. I was told by many people that my last pair were too small, and you guys have seen the toes. They just got mangled. So I'm giving into my ego and I went up a half a size. And everyone was probably right, which is a huge problem for me because I'm like OCD on everything. And now it's like, oh, some of your shoes are gonna be 11 and some of them are gonna be 10.5. I can't deal with that shit. That's terrible. But I guess that's the nature of the beast when all these different shoe companies do their own thing. Off for a rainy ride, still gonna wear the sunglasses. I got a sty in my eye, they're the worst. I don't even know how that shit happens, but if it starts to rain harder, flip the brim. Always wear a hat in the rain. The rain doesn't hit your face. It's like a little umbrella. It feels kind of nice. Here we go, off of 4. New shoe problems. Training says let's go easy, but the shoes are saying, go. Let's see what we can do in these things. Let's do this. Holding like 8-minute pace right now. I'll slow down in a minute, maybe. I got this weird feeling in the back of my head that's like, hey, why don't we try and PR a mile at the end of this run? I don't know. I haven't PR'd a mile since February. I've been making excuses. Heat, humidity, training. I don't know, we might be fucking sending it, boys. Find out. I'm at 2.5 miles now. It's supposed to be a 4-mile run. So we're gonna find out in a half a mile. Might send it. It's the beauty of running. Fuck around, find out. Hopefully, play stupid games, win stupid prizes doesn't apply here. But, I don't know. We might take the shirt off and fucking go for it. Stand by. I have no idea. To be honest, I don't even know what my PR was. But I think it was somewhere in the 620s. I just went 618. Yes, either way. Hot, humid, fasted, raining, brand new shoes. Whew, all the excuses we can make. And I think if I didn't PR, I just came pretty damn close. Shit, this is what running's all about. Think you're going out for a nice easy run, and then you almost do something that literally you've never done in your entire life before at 41 years old. Holy shit. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Wow. Wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow. I guess only point being, you don't have to like worry so much about PRs and getting to certain milestones. They just happen. I literally had zero intention of PRing my mile. I knew that I was getting close, and I knew I was getting fitter, and I knew I could probably make a run at it, but it's 90 degrees with 100% humidity today. You know, I figured I'll do it in the fall, right after this ultra stuff when I'm training for the marathon. But I didn't have to worry about that. You know, today's far from ideal, but I'm fitter because I'm staying consistent, because I'm trusting low heart rate training, because I'm eating better, sleeping better, staying sober. Those are the things that lead to PRs, not like getting to the track and getting a good warm up and waiting until your legs feel awesome. It's just about making it happen. I've PR'd 5K, 10K, now the mile, half marathon, everything this year. And none of those I went out with the intention of PRing. They were just part of runs. Yeah, don't put records and stuff on a pedestal. I'm like humbled by it. I don't really know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. There's so many emotions. Like, I know it sounds like just a stupid mile PR, but there's so much journey to get to the PRs, and a lot of sacrifices and a lot of work that needs to get done, and I'm doing the work. So it's good to be rewarded once in a while. That's all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Friday, weekend. I know you like watching this video all on the same day, so I guess you get like 5 good mornings. Beautiful day out today. Low humidity, 4 miles easy. Head into the weekend. We'll have 4 today, 11 tomorrow, 7 on Sunday. That's on the plan. Right now, hopefully Training Peaks doesn't get mad at me and I can get them all in. But yeah, nice little breeze today too. This is gonna be a good one. Coming off yesterday's mile, feeling pretty good. I don't know. There's ups and downs. Definitely chomping at the bit to get some more mileage and some elevation next week. Feeling really, really good. So things are going according to plan. Definitely not sleeping as well with the not using all that energy running, but yeah, feeling good. Nothing new to report. Let's get the hell out of here. Friday's in the books for me. 4 miles, nice and easy, top of zone 2, like 8:50 pace. Getting ready to attack the weekend. 11 tomorrow. 7 on Sunday to end this deload week before we jump up to my first 60-mile-plus week ever. Feeling good. Glad I took this deload week. Middle of the week tough, chomping at the bit. But enjoy the rest of your day today. And if you haven't got out there and you're struggling, get out there. You'll feel better. I promise. Good morning. It is Saturday. Gonna take a road trip. Gonna go drive a little bit up to the North Shore. It's really, really flat here. I think I'm at like 20-something miles for the week and I have like 100 feet. So I am gonna drive a little bit north and maybe get like 1,000 feet today, I would say. We'll see. But feeling really good. Like I said, I wasn't really gonna avoid elevation. I wasn't gonna seek it out though. So I didn't like get on the treadmill and grind like I usually do, but I think it's totally okay to go just mix it in and, you know, get to 1,500 feet for the weekend. So about a 30-minute drive, get up to the North Shore, beautiful trails, a little warm today. It'll be in the shade. It's gonna be awesome. So one of the things I like most about coming up here, especially in the summer, I like to come on the weekends because it's a state park. So very, very busy on the weekend. And there's like a ton of like, not campsites, but like people will come hang out and there's charcoal grills going everywhere. So the whole park just smells like barbecue. And, but not like backyard, like that distinct charcoal, like tailgate smell. And I don't know, some people hate it. I love it. It just, I don't know, just adds to the ambiance, I guess. Like here's a group. So like these people, you can just see they're everywhere. And yeah, it just adds to it. And then up there, that's there's the big mountains. It's about as mountains as you're gonna get. I'll show you in a second when we park. So yeah, that's all the elevation I'm gonna get. I think up there is like 125 feet, but gonna go run around through there. That's where I'm gonna get all my elevation today. It's gonna be fun. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna carry the camera with me for 90 minutes. I didn't bring my vest, so I'd have to hold it. I don't know. I gotta tie my shoes and put my shoes on, and then I'll figure out if I'm gonna bring this. Why is it that the sound of locusts just make it feel like 10 degrees hotter instantly? You know, like you'll be outside and then you hear that that like that buzzing, that hissing, that the cicada bugs and the locusts do, and it's like, oh, now it feels 100 times hotter. Like, what the fuck is that about? Are our brains just so like in tune to think, oh, if you hear those stupid locust bugs, that it has to be hot around? I don't know. Also too, I don't know if you can hear, but when you come to state parks in New York, I mean, we're a melting pot state, right? So there is many different cultures here right now, and there's probably like 4 different groups playing music, and I think I hear 4 different languages. I can speak a little bit of Spanish, so I know the Spanish one. And I kind of know the Asian cultures and what that kind of sounds like, but I think another one over there is maybe like Indian. I don't know. And also too, they cook the coolest foods. Gonna go by and you smell stuff and you're like, oh man, that's not burgers, that's something interesting. And I always want to come over and be like, hey, white guy here, can you expand my mind a little bit, please? But I'm way too socially awkward for that. All right, I'm gonna bring my camera with me, show you some views. I mean, if I'm gonna make YouTube videos, I gotta carry around my phone, right? It's just part of the business. All right, we're off 11 miles. Let's go do this. So this is also the start of the first 50K I ever did. It's called the Shore to Shore. It's here on Long Island. Great race if you're ever looking for like a nice beginner or a new 50K. It's early in the season. It's like April, but it's nice. It's point to point. You run from the Long Island Sound in Sunken Meadow State Park all the way down to Heckscher State Park on the ocean. And nice rolling elevation. I want to say maybe like 1,500 feet for the whole 50K. And most of that is probably in the first 10 miles up here. Like I said, I just drove from the South Shore up here so that I could go on any run that was more than 10 feet of elevation change. But I also want to talk about the goals for today. I'm pretty much this whole week with the recovery. My intensity, I measure personally using my heart rate monitor, and I highly recommend people learn their heart rates. I kind of know my heart rates, probably plus or minus 3 beats at this point after doing it for so long. So today, I know how much distance one loop is, so I don't really need to worry about distance. And I don't have plans till this evening. My wife is good to go with the kids, so I don't have to worry about time. So really, all I'm going to be doing is monitoring my heart rate. That's the only thing that's on my Garmin, and it's going to be the only thing that I'm watching for at least probably the first hour. I've had a lot of trouble coming from the flat South Shore, getting any sort of elevation without spiking my heart rate. So obviously I have a pretty hilly race coming up. Maybe some would say even mountainous. So I really got to learn how to monitor my heart rate on the uphills and not blow myself out. And that's what today's training is going to be all about. And I just realized I probably should have talked about what heart rate I'm looking for. Hear those damn cicadas again. Makes it feel so much hotter. I usually run like low zone 2, which for me is 135. 140, I'm usually like, okay, that's a lot. But I know realistically that when I race, I'm gonna have to boost that up a little bit. Probably into the 140s, maybe 150. When I get to 150, I'm like, yo, calm down. So today, as long as I can keep it under 150, I'm at 146 right now. As long as I can keep it under 150, I'll be happy today. So not exactly that endurance zone. I'm pushing it a little bit, but I really want to see how low I can keep it without needing to really walk. So this is the hill that I'm doing loops on today. I don't know if the camera does any justice. It's probably like 12%, but I think it's called Cardiac Hill or something like that. It's a Strava segment. If you're from Long Island, it's like a pretty famous, here on Long Island, famous cross-country hill. It's a nice little loop. Like I said, it gets you maybe 150 feet, which is perfect. Lets you build the heart rate a little bit, and then you're at the top. You come down the backside and loop around. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing this whole run. But I will say this as I reach the top. When I was younger, even a year and a half ago, there's no shot. I can't jog up this. I'd have to walk. And now I'm jogging up it at a low heart rate. It blows my mind, because this thing might as well have been Everest a couple years back. And now, cresting over the top, it's such a good feeling. Just these are the little things that show you're getting fitter. Now we just got to come down the backside. So I popped out of the trails for a minute to use the bathroom. Apparently, it's supposed to rain today. It's drizzling. So I figured I would hit the boardwalk and let Mother Nature cool me down a little bit. Had no idea. I don't really tend to check the weather. Right, it might rain, storm, whatever on race day, but it was sunny and hot 40 minutes ago, and now we're looking at this on the boardwalk. So we're gonna want to run way down there to those bluffs, turn around, come back, give the legs a little break. It's nice. I love going out and not having a route. Just know that I'm gonna go out, have some fun, get some fitness, and explore. I don't know what the hell's going on here. There's either a really big fish in the sound, or they're doing some sort of ceremony. I don't know. But they're all collected right there. Somebody heard me talking to myself, and they said that they're spreading someone's ashes, which is sad, but definitely the way I want to go. Spread my ashes, man. A little bit in the water, a little bit in the mountains, a little bit off the ski lift, you know, just get me outside. Even a little in the campfire. Can't burn twice, but we put my mother out in the ocean this is technically the sound, but it opens up to the ocean. But just brought back some emotions to when we spread mom's ashes here in the ocean. Man, those people are having just such a much different day than I'm having. And it really puts life into perspective about how we have our own shit, but somebody else and everybody else has their own shit too. Don't forget that. I just want to state officially for the record, there are few better things in running than a cool drizzle on a hot summer day. It's probably like 85 degrees. I just started drizzling, which I did not know about, so it's been a pleasant surprise. I'm like, this is the shit. So this boardwalk, it's a mile long, so a mile there, a mile back. I'm about 3/4 of the way back, and I noticed something pretty insane. I just ran for 40 minutes in the trails, maybe saw 2 people. So like one person running, another person hiking. I come on the boardwalk, and I thought there was like a local 5K going on. So many people running. But I realized that here on Long Island, we love our flat. We don't want anything to do with the hills. Even 100 feet, we do not want to go up. And I mean, if I would have came here and ran, and someone was like, hey, let's go hit cardiac a few times, I'd be like, nah, how about no, and let's pretend we did. So I totally get it, but now that I'm on the other side of the fence, I never realized it. But now I can't wait to get off of this boardwalk and get back into the trails so I don't have to run with all those damn people. Oh, that's a wrap. I don't think anybody knew about that weather because it was sunny and then torrential downpour. Just enough to put everyone's barbecues out, scare some people off the beach, get my shoes and socks soaking wet. But now, 30 minutes later, it's back to 90 degrees and sunny. So, I don't know, it was nice while it lasted. That's for damn sure. Got just under 11 miles in, 1,500 feet of climbing. I'll take that. One more day, and then this deload week is over, and we're ready to start crushing into next week. So, hope you guys are having an awesome day. That was a fun little ride, fun little run. Nice to get off the local roads and trails I do and do something a little different, break it up a little bit. Always helps if you're in some sort of rut and you got to get out. But all right, my truck wants me to buckle up and get the hell out of here. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning. How are you today? It's the end of the week. It is Sunday. Getting ready to wrap up this recovery pullback week. It's been an awesome week so far. Today is about the hottest day I think I've run in this summer, which I'm kind of excited about. You know me, I like to suffer in the heat. So out on the North Fork at the in-laws. Haven't been out here in a couple weeks either. Been so busy, but it's gonna be a nice little run here. Hot, hot, hot and steamy. And then we get back and we'll put this recovery week to bed. Hope you have enjoyed the video so far. I always say it's a new day for me, but you've been watching this whole time. And it's just, yeah. All right, let's I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's just go out and have some fun today. Before we do that, I've been running in these this week, brand new shoes. I've been running in 2 new shoes this week. The Hoka the Hoka Challenger 7s I've been running on the trails and been very, very pleased, like very impressed. I'm going to make a full video reviewing both the shoes, but the Hokas have been awesome. These Novablast, it's the second pair that I've bought, and I haven't repeated a pair of shoes in a while, which goes to show like how awesome they've been for me as like my daily trainer on the roads. These are probably going to be the shoes I run the New York City Marathon with, which is awesome because I hold them now and it's like hot. I'm on summer vacation, and then like 2 months from now, I don't know if they'll be in these exact ones because of the mileage, but these will be the shoes that are going to do the New York City Marathon with me, which are pretty cool. But point being, try different shoes out. I wore the same shoes and I was so stubborn to change. Like, if you love a pair of shoes, obviously stick with them. But if you put your foot in a shoe and you have to think about it, like, is it too tight? When you find the right pair of shoes, your foot just slides in and you know instantly. It's like kind of like how you know when you're in love. You just know. and keep trying shoes until you find that, but also have shoes for different occasions. I think by rotating different shoes and different drops, and meaning like heel to toe drop, different stack heights, things like that, I think it strengthens your foot, and you know, it's beneficial for you. So like I rotate between right now probably 3 shoes, 3 maybe 4 shoes, including like my daily like regular shoes that I wear. Like I wear sneakers when I'm not wearing sandals, but don't be afraid to have a couple pairs of shoes, okay? Because they're going to serve different purposes. Just like you have different pairs of jackets, just like you have different pairs of pants. You know, it's okay. These are a piece of equipment. They're not just shoes, and you have to think of them like that. So I don't know. I just wanted to say that before we get going. Like, don't be afraid to try out different shoes, and don't be afraid to not like shoes. You know, a lot of places I get my shoes local if I can. But if they don't have my size or my color and stuff, I go to like Running Warehouse, not sponsored, and they'll let you wear shoes for a little bit. And if you need to return it, they're not always going to give you a refund, because if you wear shoes, obviously they can't give you a refund, but they'll give you like store credit. So it allows you to try different shoes. And if you hate them after running in them a little bit, you send them back, you get some store credit. Like a lot of running shoe places will do that, which is awesome. Remember a few minutes ago when I told you it's hot out today? That was lying. Holy shit. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one today. Yeah, that one was a hot one. That's awesome. I love it. Bring on the heat, bring on the humidity. It's just gonna make fall that much better. Thanks for watching this week, guys. It was a good week, even considering the fact that it was recovery week. We got PR miles, we got some new shoes, we got some trails, we got some elevation. Just an awesome training week. I hope it motivated you to either continue training or pick up something new, or you know, just try and be a better person of be a better version of yourself is what I'm trying to say. I will be back next week with my biggest volume week ever, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna shoot for like 63 miles with thousands of feet of elevation. Until then, have a great day.